I would like to introduce Jim Gay, the Vice President of Infrastructure Delivery from Nationwide. He is a member of ITS Advisory Board, and he is the Director of the ITS Mentorship Program.
Thank you. How was lunch? Very good. Yeah. Well, good. I know you've been sitting here staring at this slide wondering what this mentorship program is all about. Some of you probably know that already. But what I wanted to talk a little bit about today is the mentorship program. I work at Nationwide. I'm here today representing the advisory board. And the advisory board does many things, but three of the top things we really work on are student scholarships, the Innovation Fund, and the mentorship program. And so we're not going to talk about the first two today, just the mentorship program. So what we would like to talk about is a little bit of background for those of you who may not know about the program. And we'll introduce the mentees and the mentors and honor and recognize the mentors for their contribution. So that's some of the things we want to do today. And many of our mentors and mentees are here today, so we'll give them a chance to identify themselves. And then there's probably an opportunity. I see some of the mentors and mentees already sitting together at lunch, and there's some opportunity for some additional networking that would go on as part of the event today. So that's good. And then the other thing I'd like to do, I guess, is a little recruiting. So for those students who are not involved in the program, perhaps today you'll see some things that you may want to take advantage of. So let's talk about those. So first, a little bit about the background. And so you can see that the background of the program is in 2015, as we talked about some things we wanted to do at the advisory board. So Hans Kruse and Ron Minto, who's the chairman of the board, we started identifying some committees and things that we wanted to do. So, and that was in early 2015. So one of the things we said we wanted to do is establish some additional student engagement. And so the mentorship program was born out of that. And so as we were looking around the board, we were looking for someone to lead it who was, a great leader, dynamic, very good looking. We couldn't find them, so we picked me, and of course Phil Campbell has been the faculty sort of sponsor of this as well. So Phil and I and some others put together this program and began to then roll it out. So again, sponsored by the advisory board, but facilitate the connection between current undergraduate and graduate students with former students who are working in telecommunications or IT related. So to be a mentor, you have to be, according to the rules, a graduate of the program and working in a meaningful role in the industry for about 5 years. So the goal of that is to facilitate this connection between the current students and students that have been in their shoes. And the mentors now, having had success in their own careers in a various business setting, then can serve valuable mentorship role for the students who are wondering what it's like to be in corporate America, how they might prepare for an interview, what does their resume look like, what classes should they take, and what extracurricular activities should they be involved in, how do they get an internship, how do they get a job. And this is intended to supplement the work that is already done here at the university to help you with resumes, help you with interviews, help you with recruiting. So it's not to replace any of that. You should still, as a student, participate in all of that, but having someone else who can stand at your side and help you with that that's been in your shoes, we think is very valuable. So that's what we wanted to do, and we have been at this for a couple of years now. So you can see this connection does seem to work, and the feedback that I've gotten from many of the mentors and mentees is very positive. So when we identify them, you can certainly have a chance to talk to them later today. So what's the value? So you can see got some bullets for value to the students, and certainly it is value to know what positions are available and what kinds of positions. One of the things that always strikes me about the ITS grads and whatever we called the school in the past, but is their versatility in the marketplace. And I know at Nationwide we have a number of people that are part of our organization who graduated from this program that have gone on to be, leaders in other IT disciplines, and you'll see some of those folks are here today. So again, resume, interview skills we talked about, and then I think there's real value to being a mentor, and the value to being a mentor is those of us who are leaders who work with students or folks that are coming into the marketplace learn so much about what the expectations and the perspectives are, which helps us shape our own companies in terms of what we want to do in the future. So this is a mutual benefit to not only the student, the mentor, but also the school, the Ohio University School, the ITS school, as well as the companies who sponsor folks to be mentors in this program. So very reciprocal in terms of the way it works there. So let's get to who are some of the mentors and mentees. And so I will read off some of the names, and when I do read off the names, if you are here, we'll ask you to come up front here, and I won't be able to see if you stand down here, but come up front, and we may have something else for you. But the only issue that I have here is whether I missed anybody, so we'll ask that question in a minute. But some of the mentors, and I sorted them a little bit from Progressive. We have 5 folks who are mentors, and some of them are here, but Todd Clay, Scott Tetow, Kat Carney, Barry Spurlock, and Brad Tunstall. I know Brad and Kat and Barry are here, so you guys want to come up? Why don't you give them a hand? We can wait to the end on that, so we'll get everybody up here if that's okay, so we can see just what a dynamic group this all is. So we have, from Nationwide, we have Lisa Blair, Doug Romko, Todd Bickley, Matt Christian, Tyler Claude Pierre, Brad Lamantia, and Scott Greer. Scott, I don't think I put your name up here, but Scott is here, so let's... Oh, I did? Yeah, so that's cool. So one of those Matts, think of that as Scott. So why don't you guys stand up and come up front? Let's give those folks a hand. And so other folks, Jason Saul, Leah Belts, Brian Ironton, and Kristen Lowry, and I don't think any of those folks are here. Let's give them a hand as well. Who did I miss? Leah's here? Great, come up here, Leah. How did you sneak in? Just for lunch. That's good. One of the things to notice, and I listed also the student mentees up here, and one of the things I want you to notice at the bottom of the list is there's a couple of mentors that are part of the program but currently are not assigned to a mentee, and that is because we have room for more people to sign up, and there's a few other mentors that we can add to the list as well. So we have a gift for these fine ladies and gentlemen. So Julio, you want to come up and help present some of this? So let's have Brad come on up. Thank you. All right, Kat. Thank you. Mr. Barry Spurlock. Should point out that Barry has been instrumental as part of this program and really sort of hurting the cats at Progressive, so we really appreciate that. Scott Greer. Matt Christian, twice. Tyler Claude Pierre. This right here. Yeah, that's what you get. Didn't you have that already? And Leah Bells. Congratulations, everyone. And again, congratulations to the folks who are not here. All of the students who are mentees, I'll just ask you that are here, would you stand up just to see how many people are here? You're there, yeah, exactly. Thank you for being here. All right, so those of you who are students who want to participate in the program, there is an application and a resume needed. And you can probably see Barbara Moran. She has that application. You can fill that out, and we'll get the faculty to sponsor you and get your resume in, and then we can get you connected up with a mentor if you are interested. So I don't know if, Julio, if we have any chance for any questions, any couple minutes for questions, or any questions that you have? All right, well, thank you for letting me be part of your lunch, and enjoy the rest of the day.